I'm here at the Tegile booth with Rob, and this is your third time at VMworld. What's new at this show that you're showing?
Thanks, Brian. Yeah, we're real excited here at VMworld. We're announcing and launching our IntelliFlash architecture in our T-series arrays that really move up the needle on how we use Flash to optimize people's data centers, accelerate their applications.
And you mentioned that you're all Flash?
Actually, funny thing is, Tegile's been known and our bread and butter's been a hybrid company, but hybrid has meant Flash and disk in the same system. But we actually don't believe in that. We break the mold and say hybrid means you have a performance layer and a capacity layer. So actually this system here, actually these three boxes right here, we're demonstrating 1 million IOPS and 1 million gigabytes, so a petabyte of capacity under $1 million. So what we do is we have a very fast performance layer there, and then we use what I like to call cheap and deep flash for capacity. So those two things that have always been in tension with each other, performance and capacity, we resolve that with IntelliFlash.
And I see you have a Tesla in your booth. What's that all about?
Right, yeah, we're all about storage, we're all about flash. We also got a nice flashy car over there. It's a 2014 Tesla Model S that you can roll the dice here in our booth, and you may drive away with that brand new car if you like.
Thanks for talking with us.
You bet, thanks guys.
Harrison's going to give us a quick demo of the Tegile product.
So what I'm going to highlight here is an installation of Microsoft SQL on a virtual machine, and it will show you how you can do application consistent snapshot and how we create consistency groups within our projects. I'll also show you a quick little snapshot and database recovery in case something goes wrong. So right here I have my database LUNs right here. I got my data LUN and my log LUN, and what I've done is I've placed them into what we call a project, and this project allows you to get consistency groups. Any LUN, any share in that project will be snapped at the exact same time. That's creating the consistency. So what I'm going to do before we do any damage on the database, I want to take a quick snapshot, and it's very simple to do. I'm just going to type in snap. I'm going to turn on quiescing. This is going to communicate with the SQL server and quiesce all the I/O so that the snap can be taken consistently. It's very quick. In this scenario, it's about 10 or 15 seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and go over to the SQL database, because by the time I get over there, the snap's going to be done. So let's go over there. So now here's Microsoft SQL. And I've done a query on the database, and you guys can actually participate now. Pick a name or an address or something on there that you want to memorize, and then I'm going to do some damage. You guys got your name? So I'm going to highlight all of these names here. I hope you got it memorized. And I'm going to delete these names now. So what's going to happen is you normally panic, right? Well, you don't have to, because we took that snapshot a little bit ago. Let's go over and make sure that that snap got finished. Okay, it did. So that's that snap I took. The data is gone. How do I recover? Not a big deal. I'm going to come in here and I'm just going to drop this database out of here, part of the recovery process. And now, because of that snapshot, I'm going to roll back with this feature right here. It's going to roll back both of those LUNs at that point in time, because that's where we know we have the data that we want. That only takes a half a second. Actually, I can keep it there if you want to. It's probably done. Yeah, it's done. So now I'm just going to come in here. Let's close the old query, and let's add that database back. It's a very simple process. It was on this E drive here. There it is there. SQL knows where both the data and log files are. They'll pop up here shortly. There they are. Database is back. Let's do a new query on the table. And let me know if you guys see your once missing number or address. My database expert this morning told me I didn't configure my database properly. So there you go. See if you see your name or not. You see it on there? So there you go. Application consistency groups through the projects on the Tegile array, and then a little demo showing you snapshot and recovery using the rollback feature. You betcha.
So Rob, I spoke to you a little while ago back down at the booth. Very busy VMworld this year.
It is indeed.
And so I understand you're giving away a Tesla.
Yep, it's right down there. You can see it.
Great. So what do they have to do in order to win the Tesla?
So we've got what I like to call a game of chance. So it's like Yahtzee. Remember, everyone knows how to play Yahtzee. There's 6 dice. One surface of each dice has one letter of the company's name, Tegile. You roll 6 out of 6. You're a proud owner of a Tesla Model S.
That would be pretty exciting to win one of those. So what I wanted to ask you is, there's a lot of storage companies out there, and I mean, it just seems that they're blowing up this year at VMworld. What is the use case scenario for your product?
Yeah, being here at VMworld, you see a lot of storage because essentially virtualization has broken the traditional storage model. The dual controller, traditional disk array based on disk drives just doesn't work in a virtualized environment that well. So you've seen the advent of Flash also. So Flash can handle what we like to call the I/O blender effect of virtualized applications, running I/O concurrently to an array. But Flash is very expensive. So what we do is we use Flash as a performance layer, and then today we use disk as a capacity layer. But our platform is architected in which we will always find newer technologies that can deliver better dollars per IOP on the front-end performance layer, or better dollars per gigabyte down on the capacity layer. So, for example, we've got a demonstration down in the booth today. We're using very fast SLC media as the performance layer, and we're using cheap and deep flash as the capacity layer. And it's delivering over 1 million IOPS with over 1 million gigabytes or a petabyte of capacity, and at street that costs less than $1 million. So we're really moving the needle and leveraging this technology in the virtualized environments we work in.
Well, thanks for taking the time to speak with VMblog today, and I hope you have a great show.
You bet, Brian. Thank you.